everyone, welcome to day 11 of our 21-day yoga challenge. Yoga for everybody. How's it going? How is this challenge working for you? I'd love to hear from you, so leave me a comment. Let me know how it's working out. And remember, all of this is free, but I need your support to make it happen. So take a moment, subscribe to my channel, and then after the practice, hop over to my Patreon and check that out. For as little as $5 a month, you support free content like this, and you get access to exclusive yoga videos that you won't find anywhere else. So, enough of that. Let's get started with this. We're actually going to get started in Tadasana today, standing mountain. Your feet can be together or apart, but set your feet. Let your hands, your arms come alongside you. Set your gaze forward. If you want to close your eyes, you can close your eyes. Feel that you are grounded through your feet. You might lift your toes, spread them apart, and then place them back down again. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Slide them back and then let them slide down your back. And extend through your hands, through your fingers. You can wiggle your fingers, let your palms face forward. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Draw your low belly in and up so you're connecting your upper and lower body. And as you ground through your feet, let that resonate all the way up and through to the crown of your head. Let the crown of your head lift up. Stand a little bit taller. Take another big breath in. And a long breath out. And if you'd like to set an intention for your practice today, you can set an intention. Feel the intention of being right here, right now, showing up. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And just notice this. Notice this. Are you paying attention to this? Are you in your body? Has your mind wandered off somewhere? Are you getting a little antsy, right? You want to get moving. Standing with intention takes effort. Right? All of this takes effort. But also allows some ease. Soften your shoulders. Soften your face and your jaw. Notice if you started to hang down with your toes. Soften your toes. And together, let's take another big breath in. And a long breath out. Now as you inhale, sweep your hands up. And as you exhale, fold forward. Walk your feet apart, about hips width distance, and come on into your ragdoll. You can grab your elbows, bring opposite hand into the crook of opposite elbow. You can let your hands dangle, let your head drop. Definitely soften your knees. And notice your feet again. If you started to hang out with your toes, lift your toes, spread them apart, place them back down. You can move your head around, sway your torso side to side a little bit. I've said this before, when you look at this pose from the outside, it looks like there's not a lot going on. When you look at someone standing in Tadasana, it looks like there's not a lot going on. But if you are in the pose, in the moment, right, you feel it, there's a lot going on. Feel what's going on in your body. Feel your breath. Let's take a deep breath in. Then a long breath out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. I'll take one more deep breath in here. As you exhale, bring your hands down to your mat and step back to your downward facing dog. Come on into your downward dog or come into your child's pose. Remember, you can add in child's pose at any point during your practice. You can add in any variations that you like here. And maybe walk out your dog a little bit intentionally, not rushing. Noticing how your body feels on day 11 of our challenge. So if you need to take a little more care, you can take a little more care. If you feel like you can amp it up a little bit, go for it. Amp it up a little bit. Definitely amp up your breath. A big inhale and a big exhale. On your next breath in, slide forward to your high push-up, high plank. Set your hands under your shoulders, spread your fingers wide. And you can drop your knees for a little more support. Take a big inhale. Exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, come on forward, high push-up, high plank. Little lift to your chin so you're long from the crown of your head through your heels. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come on forward, high push-up, moving with your breath. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Here in your downward dog, a big breath in. Then a long breath out. And from here, walk your hands back to your feet. Keep your hips high, core engaged. Set your feet. You can walk them closer together, keep them at hips width, and rise to stand. Reach all the way up. A big inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Flat back. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Inhale. Come on up. Rise up. Reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Again, fold forward. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. Rise to stand. Lift up. Reach up. Lengthen up. Fold forward. Exhale. Find your halfway lift. Bring your hands to your mat and walk yourself out to your high push-up, high plank. Engage your core. Adjust your hands, adjust your feet. You can drop your knees. Take a big breath in. Move forward halfway down or all the way down for your low push-up. Now as you inhale, upward dog, maybe a cobra or a low cobra. Little pause here. Lead with your heart. Roll your shoulders back. Soften your shoulders. Soften your face. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Take a long breath in here. And a long breath out. Take a big breath in. And a big exhale. Take one more deep breath in here. As you exhale, step or jump to the front of your mat. Set your feet, halfway lift. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, rise to stand. Come all the way up. Now, eagle pose. Take your right arm, wrap it under your left. Take your right leg, wrap it over your left. And take your time. You can do the legs first and then the arms and the legs. But it's your right leg over and your right arm under. And you can let this right foot dangle. Maybe it touches down. Big bend in your left knee. You're sitting down. You might hook the foot behind your standing leg. And your arm variations. If the arm wrap doesn't quite work, opposite hand to opposite elbow is a nice option. Pressing your forearms together works well. Even hands at your heart. Now bending your standing knee, but staying tall and upright in your upper body. And check in with your breath. Notice if your eyes have wandered. If you've fallen out of the pose, let that be part of your practice. Can you fall out with a little bit of ease, gracefully, and simply come back to it? Let's take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Now as you inhale, unwrap and release, reach your arms up, lengthen up, and we'll come into it on the other side. Left leg comes up and over. I like to do my legs first. And your left arm comes under. Right, again, the left foot can touch down, it can dangle, you can work with a different arm variation. But your left leg is over, and your left arm is under. And I say to people, I don't really know why that is. Why is it left leg over and left arm under? Don't really know why it is. But part of it is paying attention. Do you have your left leg over? Do you have your left arm under? Can you feel where you have your right hand? Can you feel your right foot standing on the ground? Can you feel yourself in your body right here, right now? And can you feel your breath? Take a big breath in and a long breath out. I know we've been here a while, but stay with it. Breathe in and breathe out. Once more, take a big breath in and a big breath out. Now as you inhale, unwrap your arms and your legs, reach your hands high, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Nice work, everyone. Halfway lift, inhale, hands to your mat, step back to your high push-up, high plank. Pause here, knees lifted or lowered. Take a big inhale, forward and halfway down, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog, your cobra or your low cobra. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. And here, bring your knees down to your mat. Sit back over your heels. Lie down on your back. Draw your knees into your chest. And find your eagle legs here. Start with right leg over. You can take your arms out to the sides, about shoulder height. And with your legs wrapped, drop your knees to your left for a twist. So if this variation doesn't work, just legs together and drop your knees to the left. No big deal. If a particular variation of a pose doesn't work for you, it doesn't have to be a big deal. You can still feel that the practice as a whole is working for you, and you are working to take care of yourself. You can drop your gaze over to the right, take a big breath in, and a long breath out. And bring your legs back to center, unwrap, and take your left leg over your right. Drop your knees to your right. Feel that you showed up. You do what you can do. Right, you're in your body, you're breathing, you're here. Right, so if one variation doesn't work, not a big deal. If you want to turn your gaze to the left, kind of completes the twist, the spiral. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. And come on back to center. Unwrap your legs. Give your knees a squeeze. And set up for your Shavasana. Take your legs straight out if that works. If not, you can bring your feet at the outer edges of your mat and let your knees come together. This is nice for a little more support for your low back. If you're near a wall, you can slide up against the wall and take your legs up. We'll just take a few moments here in Shavasana. You can spin your palms up, soften your shoulders down. Allowing yourself to be in Shavasana. Have a few minutes for yourself. Just as important as all of the other poses that we move through in our practice. Let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Wiggle your fingers and toes. You can let your head roll gently side to side. Just bringing some movement back to your body. Draw your knees to your chest. Give them a squeeze. Roll to one side and slowly make your way to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. You can set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me for day 11 of our 21-day yoga challenge, Yoga for Everybody. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you for practice tomorrow.